There are lots of times when people don't want to take their medications or don't feel like taking them, or oftentimes we have a young adult that we support who doesn't like to take his medications. It's actually really sad because he has a severe seizure disorder, and taking his medications is definitely a life or death situation. His seizures are that severe, so we are always trying to get him in a happy mood. We're always very patient. We always give it to him one at a time. We try and find things that engage him. One thing he loves is the Beach Boys. So we'll often, before it's time for medications, we will turn on the Beach Boys and we'll dance around like fools. But it puts him in a happy mood where he's much more receptive to taking the medication. We also have another young man who doesn't like the taste at all of his medications, but he also has a tendency to want to chew everything. So we have found that we could buy little capsules at the health food store, and we can put those medications inside the capsules, and he'll swallow it, and it's just turned into a non-issue for him. We have another individual who is really another guy we work with who is completely capable of taking his own medications. He is nervous about administering them himself, so he has asked us to do it. But he's also afraid that if he has the pills, he's afraid that if he gets in a bad funk or a bad space, that he's going to take the entire bottle. So we've had a lot of discussions with him about that, and he's asked our staff to keep the medication locked up. And so, of course, we've honored that, and he's very grateful for that.
He actually does complain sometimes about not wanting to take his meds because they make him sleepy. And we have a discussion with him about what the results would be if he doesn't take the medications, and he knows the answers, so he willingly takes the meds. Really, a lot of the discussions about meds start in the doctor's office, and we really have to honor. We have to be the advocates for the individuals we work with, and
well, if they can't advocate for themselves.
If they can't advocate for themselves, but the questions, we try to pose the questions in the doctor's office while our clients are there, and that, what are the attributes and what are the downsides that may come from this? What can we expect? What kind of results can we expect? And so that the initial discussion includes the people we work with. So we don't go to a doctor's appointment representing them. Our individuals are always there with us, or we're there with them, is I guess the better way to say it.
Certainly, if the individual can speak, we will ask them what their preferences are. We'll spend some time with them. We'll ask their family if their family's involved, what's been successful in the past, what are the downfalls. what are the issues, what are the problems, what are the successes. So we try and build on past experiences. The other thing we'll do if somebody doesn't speak and we're unable to gather that information, we have to just be really observant. We have to look for patterns. We have to look, does somebody have an issue taking their medications every morning but not at night? Well, that's really interesting. Does it make them tired? Is it the staff? Is it the noise of the fork with making scrambled eggs? We don't know what it is, but we want to try and find out the reason that they're feeling some aversion to taking their medications.